In my last video, logical electrical switches number 2, I did not speak clearly, and when I got to this page, I almost spoke incorrectly. I caught myself, but it was pretty sloppy, so I'd like to go over this again. It won't take long. On the single station switch, that's what I call it, you'd call it a single pole, right? There's one on-off configuration possible. And that's right here. Let's say this is your line side, right? You've chosen this terminal for your line side. It doesn't matter which one you choose. And this is your load. You have one on-off configuration possible, and that's all. And your switch, your toggle will say on or off, so you'll know if it's on or off. Now on the double station switch, which you would probably call three-way, you look at the back and you see clearly that you have two possible on-off configurations here, 2 on, 2 off. Your common terminal to traveler 1 is one possibility, and your common terminal to traveler terminal 2 is the other. So you can see clearly just looking at the back. Here you have one possibility, and here you have 2, and you can see it clearly. Now on the triple station switch, which you would probably call a 4-way, all right, you have 4 travelers. You have this black traveler and the connection to the gold traveler, number 1. Okay, there's your first possibility. All right, your black traveler to your gold number 2 over here is another. Then your black traveler number 2 to your gold number 1 is your third, and your black traveler to gold traveler number 2 is the fourth. Hope I'm saying that correctly. So you have one on-off configuration here possible. You have 2 with the double station switch, and you have 4 with the triple station switch. Or you'd probably call it a 4-way. Okay? Now, the thing that's simple is you see this switch somewhere in your home, and you know there's only one switch for the device that's being energized. You know there's only one because the switch says on and off on the toggle, okay? When you see a switch like this, which doesn't have the words on and off on the toggle, you'll know that there has to be 2 of these switches. Double station, there has to be 2 of these. That's why I named it as such. It's very, very simple. And then when you see a switch like this, you say, oh, I have 3 switches controlling 1 light. Well, you know that 2 of those switches have to be the double station. You see, that takes care of, that facilitates the end of the run for your switches. And in the middle of that run, you'll have at least one of these. You can have more than one of these. So when you see this switch, you know there's only one for your device. When you see this, you know there has to be 2. And when you see this switch, you know that there has to be 2 of these and 1 or more of these. It's kind of simple, actually, if you think it through. So all in all, then, your single pole, I've renamed it single station switch because there's only one switch in one location. For your so-called 3-way, I call it the double station switch because there has to be 2 switches with this kind of switch, and you'll find it in 2 different locations. There's 2 switches, 2 locations. And then the 4-way is, I call it the triple station switch, and there are 3 or more switches. But there has to be 2 double station switches and at least 1 triple station for that to work. Okay, that's about it. I hope I didn't take too long, and I hope I spoke correctly. Thank you, and good night.